You're the visiting team. Silver Dollar, heads, tails, Hot Springs. Heads. What are you going to call?
Tails.
What did he say?
Tails.
He said tails. Down. Toss. You want the ball? Which direction are you going to kick? Okay. Please. Hatch Valley won the toss. They will receive.
Welcome to tonight's game between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Hatch Valley Bears. This matchup goes back to 1930. This will be the 84th meeting between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Hatch Valley Bears on the Rio Grande rivalry. The Tigers have not beaten Hatch since 2019. That was the last time we beat them. Last season, it was a great game. They went right down to the wire, and Hatch wound up beating the Tigers by 29-28. So a big game tonight, the 84th meeting between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Hatch Valley Bears. And this game is probably the most important right now, no matter what, because this may have some playoff implications for the winner of this team. The winner of this, if the Tigers win this game, then they go off and they play Dexter and Cobrey. They got those two road games left. Hatch Valley, they need this win. They're off next week, and then they play Ruidoso the final week. So this is going to be really kind of we're going to call this, Turbo Design Sports is going to call this the pre-playoff to see where these guys are going to be seated there in the tournament. It's possible, I mean, whoever loses this game is might be even on the bubble and not making the playoffs. So it's very, very big game for both teams tonight right here on the NFHS Network. We'll be right back with some more pregame.
Visit feels like a special occasion.
In southern New Mexico, pests don't knock, they move in. Turtleback Pest Control keeps your home protected from termites and roaches to spiders and rodents. Local, licensed, and trusted for over 40 years, with same-day service and a satisfaction guarantee. But pests aren't the only problem. We tackle stubborn desert weeds before they take over. From property edges to patios and gravel driveways, our weed control plans keep your yard clean year-round. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Southern New Mexico strong since 1980. Call 575-894-7513 today.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we get ready for the Hatch Valley Bears in town, taking on the Hot Springs Tigers. Tigers were off this last week. Turbo Design and yours truly wound up doing the Socorro Hatch game down in Hatch, and Hatch was very victorious over that 53-14. But 2 weeks ago, the Tigers played the Socorro Warriors, and here are the highlights from that game.
On the Tigers' first series, Tristan Polanco scored from 1 yard out. Polanco also scored the two-point conversion to cap off a 71-yard drive in 7 plays to take an 8-0 lead. Early in the second quarter, Tiger quarterback Zayden Baker took the snap and raced up the Tigers' sideline for a 49-yard run to the Warriors' 1 yard line. The very next play, Polanco scored his second touchdown with a 1 yard run. The two-point conversion failed, and the Tigers led 14-0. After the ensuing kickoff, the Tigers got the ball back when Billy Baca recorded his first interception of the night when he picked off Nazaro Silva at the Tigers' 37-yard line. Late in the first half, Warrior quarterback Joaquevas Brawley tried to hit Nazaro Silva when Billy Baca again intercepted the pass at the same 37-yard line. It didn't take the Tigers long to score after Baca's interception when Baker called his own number and raced up the Warriors sideline for a 42-yard touchdown. Baker rushed for 156 yards on the night, extending the Tigers' lead to 22. Tiger defender Billy Baca was on a roll when he picked off his third interception from Warrior quarterback Silva at the Tiger 33-yard line. He weaved his way to the goal line only to have the touchdown nullified with a block-in-the-back penalty, and the Tigers would start 1st and 10 at the Warrior 30-yard line. After a holding penalty and backed up 10 yards, the next play, Tristan Polanco scored his third touchdown on the night when he took the handoff from Baker and tight-roped up the Socorro sidelines for 40 yards. Polanco finished the night with 81 yards rushing. The Tigers led 28-0. On the ensuing kickoff, Warrior return man Jacob Angel returned the ball to the Tiger 26-yard line for a 53-yard return. The Warriors were unable to score in the first half, getting the ball all the way down to the Tiger 10-yard line. As the Tigers' first drive of the second half stalled at their own 39, Tristan Polanco faked the punt and rushed for 30 yards to the Warrior 31-yard line for a first down and kept the drive alive. To cap off the 7-play drive, Zayden Baker found Billy Baca open in the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was no good, and the Tigers took a commanding lead, 34-0. Midway through the third quarter, Warrior quarterback Brendan Reckenbach scrambled for 26 yards down to the Tiger 10-yard line. The Blue defense came up strong all night, though, to only allow the Warriors 70 yards of total offense on the night. With 1:11 remaining in the third quarter, Baker found Polanco for a 30-yard touchdown pass. Baker was 10 of 15 on the night for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. The extra point was good by Aiden Adams to put the Tigers up by 41. Tiger defender Billy Baca set a new school record with his 4th interception of the game when he picked off Warrior quarterback Nazaro Silva at the Tiger 25-yard line. The Tigers shut out the Warriors 41-0.
That was your highlights from 2 weeks ago when the Hot Springs Tigers took on the Socorro Warriors. Tonight, the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears for the 84th time right here in Tiger Stadium. Tigers 53-29-1. They've got the record over time for sure, but the big thing is when they're in our district, the Tigers are only 21-19. So it's a big game for both teams tonight as the matchup continues here in Tiger Stadium. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Lighting up southwestern New Mexico. Meet Sierra Electric Cooperative, serving Sierra County and parts of Catron, Luna, and Socorro counties. Member-owned, not-for-profit, energized since 1941, backed by Tri-State Generation and Transmission, delivering reliable wholesale power across the rural West. As part of the Touchstone Energy Network, we bring national resources and local commitment to every member we serve. Our highly trained crews deliver safe, dependable service while giving back through scholarships, safety programs, and community support. Sierra Electric Cooperative, powering communities, empowering members.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we got a few minutes here, about 8 minutes before kickoff. We'll give you a little bit of keys to the game tonight for the Tigers. Tigers have got to convert on third down. That's going to be their big key. And then they've got to stop the run. Last week, the two 23 and 20, that was Turner and Carranza, had 338 yards rushing against Socorro. And defensively, the Bears got to put some pressure on number 4, the Baker, the quarterback. But the Tigers, I think tonight the big key is going to be that third down conversion, and they got to stop the run. Your top 10 coming into tonight on the coaches poll. St. Mike's still number 1, 7-0, man. They're just rolling right through everybody. Dexter out of the district, our district, they're 5-1 tonight. West Las Vegas, Hope Christian, Pewaukee Valley, who beat the Tigers in double overtime. Then the Theroux Hawks, who also beat the Tigers. Robertson drops down. Robertson's had a couple of big losses there, and they've dropped down. Ruidoso, of course, sitting there at number 8, New Mexico Military, after beating Hatch a couple of weeks ago. And then there's your two teams right now fighting out, is Hot Springs and Hatch. Hatch sitting at number 11 at the coaches poll. Hot Springs sitting at number 10. So it's going to be interesting tonight to see exactly who comes out on top. I think this game's got a big playoff implication. The winner of this game is going to really have a pretty good foothold and be able to maybe stay within that top 10 for a playoff. If you lose the game tonight, you may be on the bubble there looking outside. That's your top 10 for tonight. We're going to be right back.
Step into Los Arcos Steakhouse, where comfort meets craft, and every visit feels like a special occasion. Enjoy a full-service bar and a carefully curated wine list, with selections that complement every plate, every flavor, every occasion. Serving quality cuisine since 1970, each dish is prepared with pride, tradition, and unmistakable flavor. From hand-cut steaks and seafood favorites to timeless comfort food, our menu is as satisfying as it is memorable. Easily found just off Interstate 25, with plenty of parking and so many reasons to return. Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Visit losarcossteakhouse.com.
Here in southern New Mexico, right in the heart of Truth or Consequences, you'll find Whitehead Auto Center at 901 North Date Street. Your hometown auto center, bringing you quality, reliability, and value every day. Shop our wide range of vehicles, including specials under $15,000, and trade in your car with ease. From expert service to hassle-free financing and even DMV services, we make the process simple. Come see us today at 901 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Call 575-894-7155 or visit whiteheadautocenter.com. Whitehead Auto Center, where your next ride begins.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Transform your yard with Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, trusted across southern New Mexico. We create low-maintenance, water-wise landscapes built for desert living. Need fencing? We install durable, high-quality options that look great and last. We're proud to serve southern New Mexico with honest work and reliable service. And when you need extra space, our storage units are clean, safe, and easy to access. One local team, 3 great services, built for New Mexico living. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Your yard, your space, your way.
In southern New Mexico, we don't just carry, we stay prepared. At Gunher's Guns and Ammo in Truth or Consequences, it's more than guns, it's everything that goes with them. From optics and holsters to magazines, slings, and cleaning kits, if it fits your firearm, we've got it. Built for women, trusted by everyone, and ready for the range or the rugged backcountry. Southern New Mexico strong, fully equipped, always ready. Gunher's Guns and Ammo, your hometown shop for serious gear. Located at 217 East 3rd Avenue in Truth or Consequences, call us at 575-894-2666.
Tigers getting ready to tee it up here against the Hatch Valley Bears, and we're ready for kickoff here in Tiger Stadium. Back here in Tiger Stadium, Hatch Valley won the toss, and they have elected to receive, so the Tigers will be out on defense first. We do have a player not playing tonight, Mr. Basil right there in the blue vest. The little incident that he had during the Hatch game, or Socorro game, and had to stay out for a week, and that's really going to hurt the Tigers on defense both ways, really offense and defense, but number 24, Basil, not able to suit it up tonight after the issue he had at 2 weeks ago. Hatch is now finally out. Tigers getting ready to kick. Hatch will have the ball. They're going to be dressed out in their black pants and white tops. The Tigers are in their tiger blue from top to bottom. As we're ready to go here in Tiger Stadium. Big game tonight. Really feel this is going to really put somebody in the driver's seat for the playoffs. The winner of this game is going to really kind of seat themselves in the middle of that top 10. And they have, Tigers have a couple of games left. They got to play Socorro, and they still got to play Dexter on the road. Next week, yours truly in Turbo Design, we're going to be up in Socorro. We're going to be doing the Socorro Warrior Cobra Indian game. And then the last game of the season, Tigers will be on the road, and we'll be down in Hatch, and we'll be doing the Hatch Valley Ruidoso game, and that's another big game for Hatch down there. But we're ready to go. We got 12 minutes up on the board. We're flying here in Tiger Stadium. The Tigers getting ready to kick to the Hatch Valley Bears. This is the 84th meeting since 1930, and we are underway. Little slow kicker at about the 39-yard line. Starting defense for tonight. We're hoping to see most of these guys. You aren't going to see Basil, number 24, middle linebacker. We'll have a sub for him in for tonight, but that's your starting lineup for tonight on defense for the Hot Springs Tigers. First quarter brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control from the 40-yard line. The Bears take over after that short kickoff, I formation. Actually going to see Watkins under center at this power. They're going to hand it off to the third man through. Gets about 5 yards. Out to about the 45-yard line. Watkins, actually Turner and Carranza rushed for 338 yards respectively last week against the Warriors. This time they're going to send it to the second man through again. Another 6, 7, 8, 9 yards pickup for the Bears. They get it over midfield into Tiger territory. Just moving some people off the line of scrimmage there for the Bears. You got Omar sitting back. He's usually the quarterback. You got Watkins in there right now, and they just run this real straight-up power eye. Send it to the third man through. This time the Tigers got him in the backfield, and a good play there by the Tiger defense. They strung that one out. Back out to the 48-yard line, so good play there by the Hot Springs Tigers. In there on the carry, number 3 is David Dumas. And he's the deep back with a little bit different helmet. Got some padding, probably some kind of little concussion protocol that he's been in prior. Just want to make sure that he's safe. But they're doing nothing but just pounding and giving him the rock every time, this time all the way up inside the Tiger 45-yard line. It's going to bring up third down. So we expected for the Tigers, their keys to the game tonight was to stop the run. And they haven't been able to do that yet. It's going to bring up third down and about 7 now for the Bears. Let's see, they may go a little play action here. Still have Watkins in there, number 4, Caleb Watkins as a quarterback. Now he's going to throw it and has a man open at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bears. And just like that, we called that play action pass. Got behind the defense. And a big touchdown there for Hatch Valley as they go out, score first. Behind the defense, that was Baca trying to get to him. That was Nathan Ruiz on the reception for the Bears, and they go up 6-0. You're going to see a little different kick. Here's a little drop kick by Bothma. And missed that one, so 6-0 here with 9:32 to play. Hatch Valley scores first on the NFHS network.
Since 1953, A&B Drive-In has been serving up the kind of food that brings you back. Mouth-watering classics made with care and just like you remember. From our legendary green chili cheeseburgers to hand-battered onion rings and crispy golden fries and thick, creamy shakes spun fresh the old-fashioned way. Drive up, drive through, or dine in, however you roll, we'll have it hot, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Family run, locally loved, where every meal feels like a tradition and every guest is treated like family. A&B Drive-In, 211 North Broadway, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Come hungry, leave happy.
Back here after the score by the Bears, 6-0 with 9:32 to go here first quarter. They took the opening kickoff and took it 60 yards for the score after they pounded the ball up in there with Dumas. And now we're going to look for – Hatch has been known for quite a few onside kicks here, so let's see what may come up with here. That should have been offsides right there against the Bears. Once they blow the whistle, they can't get over the 40-yard line. Now the Tigers going to just dive on it and catch it. Good play there by Baker, the quarterback, put the good hands people up there on the kickoff. And he just takes it. Tigers going to start good field position at the 47-yard line. First down and 10 now for Hot Springs. They trail 6-0 here early. Part of the keys to the game tonight is going to be converting on third down for the Tigers. Zayden Baker at the quarterback there for Hot Springs. Now Polanco comes back into the formation in the backfield. Going to hand this one off to Smith. Rolls it up inside there down to the 40-yard line. And the Tigers so big play there by the Tigers offense. That was number 25, Nathan Smith. Tigers now 4 men in the formation. Baker's going to take this one on his own. Doesn't go far. Good throw and picks up a couple of yards. Big play in there by number 70 for the defense. And that was Gomez, the senior. Jonas in motion. Baker back to pass down on third down. This is the down we needed them to convert on. Throws this one deep downfield, and this one's almost picked off. It's going to bring up fourth down for the Hot Springs Tigers. Jonas, the man that was in motion. Baker just hung this one up to dry, and the defense able to come over, and they went up for the jump ball, not able to come up with it. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Tigers really need to convert there on third down. One of the keys to the game. They're probably going to go for it. They're down to the 38-yard line for Hatch. So let's see if the Tigers can convert here on a big down. Fourth down and 2 now for Hot Springs. Baker in there once again at the quarterback, going to turn and hand off to number 20. He's going to be stuffed in the backfield. They're going to turn it over on downs, do the Tigers, as that one didn't go anywhere. Cole Montoya just not able to come up, just can't get out of the traffic there, and the Tigers are going to turn it over on fourth down. And on the carry, number 20, Cole Montoya. He came in, he had 145 yards rushing and 1 TD and 6 tackles on defense. That's number 20, Cole Montoya. Second series now, starting at the same spot they did after the kickoff from their own 40-yard line. Same formation, going to turn the hand off to the third back through, get to the corner, out to the outside, and just run out of bounds. But another big pickup by number 3, Dumas. And gets it all the way inside the Tiger 45-yard line down to the 44, first down and 10. Dumas on the carry for the Bears once again. Now kind of a little bit of a offset stacked eye formation. Going to turn and pitch this one now out to Dumas. Dumas breaks one tackle, gets it up inside, all the way down inside the Tiger 35-yard line. Tigers, one of the keys to the game, they got to stop the run. And, man, when you line them up there and you got 2 blockers, quarterback turns, you got 2 blockers, running backs coming through the hole, and then you give it to the third guy. It's just about given he's going to make at least a few yards. Tigers defense got to stiffen up. Double tight end, just bring this thing in. That's going to turn the handoff again to Dumas.
Number 3, David Dumas with the carry.
Just Billy Baca just not able to come up to him on the corner out there. Down to the Tiger 29-yard line. Second down and about 5 for tight formation once again now for the Bears. This time he's going to hand it off to number 22, Turner. Turner's got some yardage as he gets it close to the 20-yard line. I'm sorry, Carranza, number 22 on the carry. And the Tigers definitely on their heels on defense. And enough for the first down out to the 23-yard line of the Tigers. So first down and 10 now for the Bears as they're up 6-0 here. Under 5 minutes to go. Second portion of this quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In. Drive up, drive through, or dine in. This time, number 1 on the run scores it big time against Hot Springs, and another touchdown for the Bears, and that was Omar Gonzalez on the carry. Just rolls right over one of the Tiger defenders there. Just can't put him wrap him up. Good blocking downfield. We have a penalty marker, so hold the phone. We may not have a touchdown here after all.
Holding. Offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So we're going to count that penalty, count the touchdown, going to back up. There was a holding penalty there that took place. So they'll back them up.
Correction. That's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
So back him up 10 yards. See if we can watch this one real quick on the instant replay. See if we can catch the holding downfield. That's going to be right there on the hold. Now from the gun formation, max protection for Gonzalez. This time the ball's up in the air. Dumas has got to take it. Tigers coming in, and Polanco sacks him for a big loss. As that one looked like it may have been a wildcat. And here comes Polanco in off the corner, shakes his tackler or blocker and gets him to the ground. It's going to bring a big loss for Hatch all the way back to the 34. That's going to bring second down and forever now for Hatch, as they got to get the ball all the way down close to about the 13-yard line for a first down. Call it second down and about 21 or so for Hatch. Now they're going to spread it out a little bit. You got Omar Gonzalez, the quarterback, in there for the Bears. Omar back to pass. Throws this one deep downfield and incomplete as Jonas went up for it. Tried to hit Alan East down towards the goal line and just overthrew both of them, the defender and the receiver. And that's going to bring up third down. Back at the Tiger 34-yard line. We've got a good crowd from Hatch. They're kind of lined up all over the field there. Just a little short drive, 30 minutes or so up the valley on this big 84th meeting between these two teams, and it's always pretty much a knockdown drag-out when these two get together. Now three receivers right. Throws this one a little bubble screen out to Alanis. Tigers trying to get him on the ground and finally do, close to probably the 26-yard line. And they mark him at the 26, so it's going to bring up fourth down.
It'll be 4th and 13 for the Bears.
Number 10, Tristan Polanco out there on the corner. Better watch him on this play. They got three receivers left. Gonzalez going to fake it, throw this one deep down to the end zone, and incomplete. And a penalty marker is out.
Holding. Offense. Penalties declined. First down, Hot Springs.
So the Tigers will decline that one, and they'll get the ball. That was a fourth down try as the Tigers take over now with 3:46 to go. A&B drive-in, drive up, drive through, or dine in your old-fashioned drive-in. 895-7589-49294. 211 Broadway there in Truth or Consequences. Good. Green chili cheeseburgers, just about everything. Got a milkshake and a chili cheese fries today down there. Is fantastic. From the 26-yard line now, first down and 10 for Hot Springs here on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. Tigers really need something here on offense. They had that first drive, and they picked up, I think, one first down, and then they got it stuck on, turned it over on four downs. Polanco now shifts to the near side, Jonas to the far side. Baker now looking over the defense. Puts Polanco in motion. Polanco's going to take this one, and he's going to be stuffed in the backfield by Bothma. Nowhere to go there for the Tigers as number 8, Pete Bothma on the tackle for the Bears. Loss of 2, second down and 12 now for Hot Springs. They got to find something here on offense. Now they run trips right. Baker from the gun. Throws a little screen over to, looks like Billy Baca. Picks up a few yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Going to bring up 3rd down and 9. That was Billy Baca on the reception. He's had 24 receptions for 321 yards and 5 TDs. Not much there. However, he's got 8 interceptions on defense and actually set a school record. We'll talk about that a little more at the last game. Now Baker here, 3rd and long. Tigers got to convert here on 3rd down. Baker in trouble, and that one's incomplete, trying to get it to Baca, and that's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Hot Springs. Actually tried to get it to Billy Baca, and it just overthrew him, and that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 9 now for the Tigers as Polanco moves back in punt formation. Not much offensively for the Tigers tonight. Two drives here, and both of them not many yards. This one picked up a whole net of 1 yard. Terrible punt. This one doesn't even goes out of bounds at about the 20. That's a negative punt. Terrible. Now 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line for Hatch Valley. Gave him great. We're going to give him the red zone right away after that punt. That was a negative punt by Polanco. He shanked that one. 1st down and 10 now for Hatch Valley on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. Let's see if the Tigers can hold them here on some defense for the Bears as they just line it up. 2 tight ends, and they just run it in there with this power eye. Stack them up there in the backfield. Always give it to the 3rd man. Through this time, the Tigers come in. That's big number 12 in on the tackle for Hot Springs. Aaron Gill. Aaron Gill just shakes him off and gets him in the backfield, and a great play there by Aaron Gill, number 12. Had 7 tackles coming in on the season. Well, he just picked up his 8th for sure. Loss of 2, 2nd down and 12 now for the Bears. This time they put Gonzalez under center. Another big tackle in there for, this time by Baker, as they try to run this one to the left side, and Baker comes off that corner. Reads this one perfectly. Steps in. Hits his man right at the line of scrimmage. Gets it down to the 21-yard line. Maybe picked up a yard. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd down and 11 for quick quarter here as we're already under a minute to go here in the 1st quarter. Tigers trail 6-0 here at the Rio Grande rivalry, the 84th edition. Now Omar Gonzalez from the gun. Back to pass. Oh, penalty marker should come out. It looked like he may have had a face mask. Throws this one into the end zone for the touchdown for the Bears, and I imagine they're going to decline that penalty as we'll watch this one. He about faked us out as well.
Face mask. Defense. That penalty is declined. Touchdown.
20 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and we're going to try another little unique. Haven't seen this since about the 60s. A little drop kick. This one is blocked by the Tigers, and no good. So we're going to leave it with 20 seconds to go on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. Hatch Valley up 12-zip. We'll be right back.
From lakeside getaways to mountain retreats and vibrant city living, Cripple Creek Realty is your key to finding home. Serving southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, our experienced, friendly staff is dedicated to guiding you through every step of buying or selling your home or property. Whether it's a ranch on open land, a lakefront home, or a cabin in the pines, we'll find your perfect fit. Cripple Creek Realty, Southern New Mexico's trusted realtors. Call Lanier Rye at 575-740-2711 or visit cripplecreekrealty.net.
Back here in Tiger Stadium with 20 seconds to go on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. Hatch Valley put another 6 points up on the board. Let's see if they're going to try. They've been doing onside kick. We've been covering.
Please have the lights turned off. The vehicle lights turned off. Thank you.
The owner of the black Chevy pickup on the back side of the wheel, please shut their lights off. Thank you.
All right, had some headlights on the field. Can't have that. And now Hatch lines up for another. We'll see. I haven't seen them kick deep most of the season. Almost everything they've done has been an onside kick. They give their other opponents pretty good field position, and they're going to try this one again, and this time the ball's loose. And I believe the Tigers may have come up with it. And they do. Looks like Smith came up with it. So first down and 10 now for the Hot Springs Tigers. From their own 42-yard line. 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This quarter's gone by pretty quick. And you're sitting there pounding the rock at the defense most of the quarter. Tigers looking for some kind of offensive spark here. This time they give it to Smith. Smith's up the middle and spins it all the way up over midfield. And that's probably going to do it for the first quarter, but a good run there to the 49-yard line. Picked up 9 yards. And actually picked up a first down. Not quite a first down. It's going to bring up second down and 1. And that's the end of the first quarter. Tigers trail 12-zip here on the A&B drive-in scoreboard. After 1, we'll be right back for the second quarter right after this.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Ethos Broadband. In southern New Mexico, your community deserves fast, reliable internet. Ethos Broadband brings high-speed internet with no data caps, no hidden fees, and local support you can trust. Based right here in New Mexico, Ethos is expanding fiber networks across rural communities. We know rural Southwest life. We're your neighbors, and we're here to keep you connected. Ready for reliable, affordable internet in southern New Mexico? Visit ethosbroadband.com or call 833-650-0480 to check availability today.
Tigers start the second quarter. This quarter is going to be brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse. Quality cuisine since 1970 from the 49-yard line. Second down and 1 now for the Tigers. We start the second quarter. Baker, flag out. Looks like they may have got him to jump in the neutral zone.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 5 yards, result is a first down.
So that one's going against Bears, a 5-yard penalty, and Tigers pick up an easy first down there, all the way down to the 44-yard line of Hatch Valley. Los Arcos Steakhouse. Scoreboard, quality cuisine since 1970. 1400 North Date Street, Los Arcos Steakhouse. Appreciate all of our sponsors helping you bring these games to you over the internet on 8 different platforms tonight. Baker now on the carry. Gets it around the corner, follows his blocker, gets it up the sidelines, and finally gets knocked out of bounds. But a good carry there by Baker. Just calls his own number. Gets it inside the 30-yard line. To the 28-yard line. First down now for Hot Springs. That's what they need, a little momentum here and put some points on the board. They trail by 12 here early in the second quarter. Montoya in the backfield with Baker. He's got Polanco to the right. Now he puts Billy Baca in motion. This time he's going to turn the hand to Baca, back up the other way. Gets in the way of the ref. The ref goes down with him and makes the tackle. But Billy Baca on the carry. He goes in motion, just turns around and stops. They fake it to Montoya and then hand it to Baca. And then Baca gets the ref all involved here, and he's part of the field, and we'll give him an assist on the tackle. Billy Baca, he's rushed for only 3 times, 28 yards prior to that one, and picked it all the way up down to the 20-yard line. Number 18, Billy Baca. Now Smith in the backfield with Baker. Smith with the ball. Breaks one tackle, gets another one. Finally gets it close, down to about the 15. But Jeremiah Smith, good defensive play there, just can't wrap him up. He comes flying in there, number 50. Couldn't hang on to him. So the Tigers pick up another good first down there, and they're inside the red zone once again. I should say for the first time. Nowhere to go for Montoya this time as he's stuck in the backfield. Guard pulls, and as soon as he comes across, this guy's wide open. Pulls it across there, nobody able to take him. That's a free rein. Sometimes just easier not to get the kids involved in pulling sometimes, especially if you can't execute quick enough. Give that time for that defense step in there. That was number 50. Trying to get him marked there. Baker now is going to just keep this one. Hitting the backfield, spins around. Now he's got some blockers the other way, breaks one tackle. And gets down. Penalty marker comes flying out. They get the Tigers for holding. Baker. We'll see what the call is. Baker gets it down to about the 13. Discussion there with the refs. They'll get it all figured out.
Holding. Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Second down.
So they're going to mark that one just over the line of scrimmage. From about the 17-yard line, back them up 10. So holding against Hot Springs. All for naught. Be second down again and long for Hot Springs. Baker now back to pass. Pressured. Tucks it. Tries to get to the line of scrimmage and just can't outrun the defense. The Tigers just come up with Gonzalez and Dumas and take care of business back at the 31-yard line. Now it's going to be third down and long for Hot Springs. They got to get the ball all the way down to about the 5 or 6 yard line for the first down. So the Tigers get it inside the red zone, and then a couple of mistakes, have a couple of holding penalties, and now it's third and long. Trips right. Now the Tigers are going to take a timeout.
Timeout. Hot Springs.
Tigers trail 12-zip here in the second quarter. We're going to be right back after this timeout.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
After the timeout by Hot Springs, they trail 12-zip here with 9:01 to go here in the first half. So Tigers need to talk about this one. Our keys to the game where they had to convert on third down. If they can get the first down in the first couple of downs, they seem to be pretty good. But, boy, once they get in that third and long situation, Tigers just struggle, especially after penalties. Smith in the backfield with Baker's got trips right. Now they're going to split him out. Billy comes to the near side. Maybe looking for a little tunnel screen here to the far side. Now Baker just decides he's going to run. Breaks one tackle. It's going to bring up fourth down. Nothing open downfield as Baker's going to have to just eat this one. Looked like he may have tried to get a little wheel route there trying to get out to Polanco. But just too quick for defense. Going to bring up fourth down. Tigers, I'm sure, are going to go for it here at the 27-yard line of the Bears. Smith comes out. Montoya checking in, bringing in the play from the sidelines. 8:20 and counting here in the first half. Tigers down by 12. Here on the 84th meeting between these two teams, dating back all the way to 1930. Trips right. Now he puts Polanco in motion. Back to pass, and this time he's going to be sacked, and they're going to take over on downs as Baker hung on to this one a little too long. As, man, just the bull rush comes in. You can see him just roll past. Just can't get by. I believe signs there. And at the 35-yard line, they're going to take over on downs. First down and 10 now for the Bears as they're up 12-zip. 7:57 to go here in the first half on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard. Up next for our sponsors is going to be Lynn's Landscape. They'll take over the last 6 minutes of the first half. And Tigers a little shell-shocked right now. Ball's on the ground. Omar's got to pick it up, and the Tigers do a good job stuffing this one for the loss, as that was kind of a slow roller on the roll just between his legs and not able to come up with it. And Omar's got to eat that one. Evan Byers in on the tackle. Now from the I formation. Got Dumas back behind Bolthma. Going to hand this one off to Bolthma. Bolthma dives over the 35-yard line. A rugby player from South Africa. He's the one that does the drop kick for the extra point. Of course, we've been covering some of their games all season. He's been pretty good. I mean, he's probably 80, 85% or more. But missed the first one, had the second one blocked here tonight. 3rd down and 9 now for Hatch Valley. As we closing in on 6 minutes to go here. Now the Hatch Valley Bears are going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Hatch Valley.
Hatch takes a timeout. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back.
We are Skills USA! As a Skills USA chapter, we compete to put our rigorous practice to the test. We better ourselves, our community, and our future.
Our mission is to reduce the skills gap in the workforce.
Together, we strive to prepare our members to be career-ready leaders and be champions of our future.
Support Skills USA!
Back here in Tiger Stadium with 6:30 to go here in the first half.
Again, due to safety concerns, we ask that you please keep your children with you off the dirt hill.
3rd down and 9 now for the Bears. Gun formation, got 3 receivers right, and this time Tigers trying to split their defense up out there. Tigers need to put a little pressure here on Omar. Back to pass, steps up. Throws this one and almost intercepted by Polanco. Good defense there. It looked like the ball may have been deflected, so no interference if it's deflected. Let's see. May not have got there. But just a good play there by Polanco as he gets his hand up there to knock that ball down. It's going to bring up 4th down. We may have a penalty marker out. We do at the 30.
Holding. What's that, Dan? Offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. 3rd down.
So holding against Hatch. Sorry about that. Against the Bears. It'll back them up. All the way back to the 26-yard line. Third down and long now for Hatch Valley. Tigers maybe looking for some blitz here against Omar. So he's back there with both. I got 2 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Tigers throw a 3-man front. Let's see who comes on the corn dog off the sides. Tigers rush 6. Throws this one over and incomplete, trying to get it to Ruiz. Just a little bit out of reach. Polanco there trying to get on his horse to get up to him. It's going to bring up 4th down. Bothma back to punt. Only back about 11 yards. Let's see if the Tigers put some pressure on. He's got Baker standing at midfield. This one hit short and stopped at the 45-yard line of Hatch Valley. See what the Tigers can do here. Second half of this quarter. Right before the half, and the Tigers are going to take over 1st down and 10 with 6:08 to go. Second half of this quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Security, residential, commercial, and security fencing. 420 Warm Springs. Big Lynn. First down and 10 now for Hot Springs at the 45-yard line of the Bears. 3 receivers left now for Baker. And let's see if the pressure's coming. Puts Polanco in motion. This time Baker's going to call his own number, trying to get to the outside. Breaks a couple of tackles and picks up some yardage, but needed a road map to get out of there. Tigers just not quite staying on their blocks. But he did pick up 5 yards. That was number 4, Zayden Baker. Rushed 57 times for 401 yards and 3 touchdowns. You got to watch him in the air, though. He threw for 9 touchdowns. And has 4 interceptions on defense, and that's number 4, Zayden Baker, the quarterback for the Tigers. Now second down and 5 for Baker and the Tigers. Only rushed 3 this time. Baker throws this one down the field and almost caught by Montoya. They just couldn't quite come up with it there. Cole Montoya is going to bring up third down and 5. Here we go with the Tigers converting on third down. 5:05 to go here in the first half. Tigers trail by 12. Kind of got shell-shocked that first series that Hatch went down and scored on. And the Tigers been playing catch-up since. Tigers put 2 men in motion. Now they swap them around. They got to get them out there and get set long enough so they snap the ball or get called for.
Delay game. Offense, 5 yards. We play third down.
So the Tigers struggling here on offense. Delay a game. They didn't win in the right formation, put guys in motion, had 2 in motion, had to wait for them to stop, come to a complete stop before they snap the ball. Can't have 2 guys in motion. So the Tigers a little out of sorts here offensively. Now it's going to bring up third down and 10. Baker, now Polanco's in motion. Now he's going to turn and hand this one off to Polanco. Polanco takes it to the short side of the field and just picks up a few yards, but it's going to bring up fourth down again for Hot Springs. So now fourth down from the 40-yard line of the Bears. Tigers were pretty good offensively when they had Smith in there. Just, pound the rock, get a few yards, get down there where you got third and short. Now Smith checks back in. You'll see him in the backfield next to Baker. Now they run 2 receivers left and right. Another fourth down conversion for Hot Springs. Going to turn and hand this one off to Smith. This time he's hit at the line of scrimmage and maybe got a yard. And the Bears are going to take over again on downs for the Tigers. And Tigers offensive line just can't keep the Bear defense out. Now first down and 10 for the Bears. At their own 39. See what the Tigers can do here defensively. Omar Gonzalez takes it. Going to keep it this time. Picks up a few yards there. Tigers rush 5, man. Some of those guys are getting blown off the line of scrimmage. Second down and 6 with 3.5 to go here in the first half. Bears take their time coming out with that clock running. Both teams have 2 timeouts left here in the first half. Omar again gets it inside Tiger territory down to the 25-yard line as the Tigers getting blown off the line of scrimmage right now. Good blocking up front by the Bears, even getting down there on the linebackers and all the way down to the 45-yard line. First down and 10 now for Hatch Valley. So the Tigers really hurting defensively, not having their middle linebacker in there. Lucas Basile, the junior, he's 6 foot 220, and man, he was leading the team in tackles, and they sure miss him on defense tonight. Now from the gun, Omar back to pass. He's going to be caught in the backfield this time, and a sack by the Tigers all the way back to about the 45-yard line. So the Tigers put the pressure this time. Come off the corner and put the pressure on. They bring 6. And they give it to him at the 46-yard line. So should be second down and long now for the Bears. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Tigers on the road next week, all the way down to Dexter, New Mexico to take on the Demons. Omar up to the 50. It's going to bring up third down and long. Still got some good blocking downfield by the Bears. Down to the Tiger 49. Now timeout taken by Hatch.
Timeout, Hatch Valley.
It's their second timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. The Tigers trail 12-zip here on the NFHS Network.
In southern New Mexico, pests don't knock, they move in. Turtleback Pest Control keeps your home protected from termites and roaches to spiders and rodents. Local, licensed, and trusted for over 40 years, with same-day service and a satisfaction guarantee. But pests aren't the only problem. We tackle stubborn desert weeds before they take over. From property edges to patios and gravel driveways, our weed control plans keep your yard clean year-round. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Southern New Mexico strong since 1980. Call 575-894-7513 today.
Back here in Tiger Stadium on the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard, Tigers trail 12-zip. They got 2 timeouts left. Hatch has 1, but we only got 1:17. Now they're going to line it up with some power again as Watkins goes under center. This time he's going to roll out, and this one's picked off by Baker by the Tigers at midfield. So Baker reads that one perfectly and steps in front. Man, he's on the retreat. He knew he was going to throw it and brings it up first down and 10 now for Hot Springs. And that was number 4, Zayden Baker. Coming into tonight, he had 4 interceptions, and now he picked up his 5th. And that's Zayden Baker for the Tigers. First down and 10. Tigers got 2 timeouts with 1:12 here to go here in the first half. Let's see if the Tigers offensively. Baker just hadn't had much time when they tried to set up for passing back there in the backfield. Throws this one deep downfield and incomplete, trying to get it to Baca. double covered, and actually the defender had a better angle on the ball than Baca did. It's going to bring up second down and 10 from midfield for the Tigers. Smith checks out of the game, and it looks like Montoya back in the backfield with Baker. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Little screen pass this time, and read good there by number 22 of Hatch. And that was Carranza. Tries to get it out to Cole, and Cole just can't quite come up with it. Ball is a little high. Number 22, Carranza there on the defense for the Bears. Clock stops with 1:04, and here we go to third down and 10 now for the Tigers. Got to convert on third down. Polanco in motion. Baker back to pass again. Throws this one right down the middle of the field, and he's open. Billy Baca at the 25, down to about the 22-yard line. So a good play there by the Tigers. The clock's going to stop on the first down. We're going to get the ball spotted here. Now the Tigers going to huddle up. They got 2 timeouts. They're under 50 seconds. Not good clock management here by the Tigers. You know, now they call timeout. They should have called that to begin with.
Timeout. Hot Springs.
So Tigers are going to take a timeout here with 42 seconds to go. They're down 12-zip. We'll be right back.
Lighting up southwestern New Mexico. Meet Sierra Electric Cooperative, serving Sierra County and parts of Catron, Luna, and Socorro counties. Member-owned, not-for-profit, energized since 1941, backed by Tri-State Generation and Transmission, delivering reliable wholesale power across the rural West. As part of the Touchstone Energy Network, we bring national resources and local commitment to every member we serve. Our highly trained crews deliver safe, dependable service while giving back through scholarships, safety programs, and community support. Sierra Electric Cooperative, powering communities, empowering members.
After the timeout, Tigers with 42 seconds. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line. So what Baker and the offense can do here with under a minute. Baker pressured, just going to have to throw this one away. And it's almost caught by Jonas at the goal line. I think Baker may have been trying to throw that one away, but Jonas says, I'll take it. Just a little short right at the pylon. That would have been out at about the 1, but it's going to bring up second down and 10 for Hot Springs. 35 seconds. Tigers have 1 timeout left from the 21-yard line. Two receivers left, 2 right now. Baker takes the snap, drops straight back, pressured. He's going to go down. Tigers going to have to take another timeout. We're going to watch the replay, but they're going to try to spike it, but it's already third down. Now with 16 seconds, Tigers take their last timeout.
Timeout. Hot Springs. Their third and final timeout.
So another quick timeout with 16 seconds. Not good clock management by the Tigers right now. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Tigers out of timeout. Let's bring up 3rd down and 10 with 16 seconds to play here in the first half. Tigers need some points. They will receive the second half as Hatch won the toss and decided to take the ball right away. So now they're going to line up 3 receivers left, and they got Baca to the right. Baker in the backfield with Montoya. Now he splits him over in the slot, so empty backfield now for Baker. Baker back to pass, throws this one deep down into the end zone, and it's caught by Baca for the touchdown for the Tigers, and a great play there as they got it in for the score. Great pass there by Baker as well. Gets it right in the breadbasket. Comes down with both feet right on the line, and touchdown for Hot Springs. So with 10 seconds to go, the Tigers put 6 points up on the board here on the Lynn's Landscape and Fencing scoreboard as they line up for 2. On the Polanco push, I'm sure, and here they go. Polanco tries to get it and not going to make it, as that one was no good on the extra point. So the Tigers put 6 points on the board with 10 seconds to go here in the game. We'll be right back. In the first half, we'll be right back.
Step into Los Arcos Steakhouse, where comfort meets craft, and every visit feels like a special occasion. Enjoy a full-service bar and a carefully curated wine list with selections that complement every plate, every flavor, every occasion. Serving quality cuisine since 1970, each dish is prepared with pride, tradition, and unmistakable flavor. From hand-cut steaks and seafood favorites to timeless comfort food, our menu is as satisfying as it is memorable. Easily found just off Interstate 25, with plenty of parking and so many reasons to return. Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Visit losarcossteakhouse.com.
Back here in Tiger Stadium with 10 seconds to go. Tigers put 6 points up on the board. We wait the kickoff here. Squirts this one down, touched. And inside the 20, picked up by Dumas. And Dumas is going to go down inside the 20-yard line. And that's going to do it. We're going to show you this one, and then we'll break for the first half. But Tigers, little momentum there at the end of the first half, put 6 points up on the board, so the Tigers aren't out of it yet. As we are here at halftime, as the Tigers trail 12-6 here in the Valley on the 84th edition of these two teams since 1930. We're going to give you about 50 or so, maybe about 56. Get to watch the first half again, and here we go.
Here in southern New Mexico, right in the heart of Truth or Consequences, you'll find Whitehead Auto Center at 901 North Date Street, your hometown auto center, bringing you quality, reliability, and value every day. Shop our wide range of vehicles, including specials under $15,000, and trade in your car with ease. From expert service to hassle-free financing and even DMV services, we make the process simple. Come see us today at 901 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Call 575-894-7155 or visit whiteheadautocenter.com. Whitehead Auto Center, where your next ride begins.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Transform your yard with Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Trusted across southern New Mexico, we create low-maintenance, water-wise landscapes built for desert living. Need fencing? We install durable, high-quality options that look great and last. We're proud to serve southern New Mexico with honest work and reliable service. And when you need extra space, our storage units are clean, safe, and easy to access. One local team, 3 great services, built for New Mexico living. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Your yard, your space, your way.
In southern New Mexico, we don't just carry, we stay prepared. At Gunher's Guns and Ammo in Truth or Consequences, it's more than guns, it's everything that goes with them. From optics and holsters to magazines, slings, and cleaning kits, if it fits your firearm, we've got it. Built for women, trusted by everyone, and ready for the range or the rugged backcountry. Southern New Mexico strong, fully equipped, always ready. Gunher's Guns and Ammo, your hometown shop for serious gear. Located at 217 East 3rd Avenue in Truth or Consequences, call us at 575-894-2666.
Since 1953, A&B Drive-In has been serving up the kind of food that brings you back. Mouth-watering classics, made with care, and just like you remember. From our legendary green chili cheeseburgers to hand-battered onion rings and crispy golden fries and thick, creamy shakes, spun fresh the old-fashioned way. Drive up, drive through, or dine in, however you roll, we'll have it hot, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Family run, locally loved, where every meal feels like a tradition and every guest is treated like family. A&B Drive-In, 211 North Broadway, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Come hungry, leave happy.
From lakeside getaways to mountain retreats and vibrant city living, Cripple Creek Realty is your key to finding home. Serving southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, our experienced, friendly staff is dedicated to guiding you through every step of buying or selling your home or property. Whether it's a ranch on open land, a lakefront home, or a cabin in the pines, we'll find your perfect fit. Cripple Creek Realty, southern New Mexico's trusted realtors. Call Lanier Rye at 575-740-2711 or visit cripplecreekrealty.net.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Ethos Broadband. In southern New Mexico, your community deserves fast, reliable internet. Ethos Broadband brings high-speed internet, with no data caps, no hidden fees, and local support you can trust. Based right here in New Mexico, Ethos is expanding fiber networks across rural communities. We know rural Southwest life. We're your neighbors, and we're here to keep you connected. Ready for reliable, affordable internet in southern New Mexico? Visit ethosbroadband.com or call 833-650-0480 to check availability today.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
We are Skills USA! As a Skills USA chapter, we compete to put our rigorous practice to the test. We better ourselves, our community, and our future.
Our mission is to reduce the skills gap in the workforce.
Together, we strive to prepare our members to be career-ready leaders and be champions of our future.
Support Skills USA! Educated, motivated.
In southern New Mexico, pests don't knock, they move in. Turtleback Pest Control keeps your home protected from termites and roaches to spiders and rodents. Local, licensed, and trusted for over 40 years, with same-day service and a satisfaction guarantee. But pests aren't the only problem. We tackle stubborn desert weeds before they take over. From property edges to patios and gravel driveways, our weed control plans keep your yard clean year-round. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Southern New Mexico strong since 1980. Call 575-894-7513 today.
Lighting up southwestern New Mexico. Meet Sierra Electric Cooperative, serving Sierra County and parts of Catron, Luna, and Socorro counties. Member-owned, not-for-profit, energized since 1941, backed by tri-state generation and transmission, delivering reliable wholesale power across the rural West. As part of the Touchstone Energy Network, we bring national resources and local commitment to every member we serve. Our highly trained crews deliver safe, dependable service while giving back through scholarships, safety programs, and community support. Sierra Electric Cooperative, powering communities, empowering members.
Step into Los Arcos Steakhouse, where comfort meets craft, and every visit feels like a special occasion. Enjoy a full-service bar and a carefully curated wine list, with selections that complement every plate, every flavor, every occasion. Serving quality cuisine since 1970, each dish is prepared with pride, tradition, and unmistakable flavor. From hand-cut steaks and seafood favorites to timeless comfort food, our menu is as satisfying as it is memorable. Easily found just off Interstate 25, with plenty of parking and so many reasons to return. Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Visit losarcossteakhouse.com.
Here in southern New Mexico, right in the heart of Truth or Consequences, you'll find Whitehead Auto Center at 901 North Date Street. Your hometown auto center, bringing you quality, reliability, and value every day. Shop our wide range of vehicles, including specials under $15,000, and trade in your car with ease. From expert service to hassle-free financing and even DMV services, We make the process simple. Come see us today at 901 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Call 575-894-7155 or visit whiteheadautocenter.com. Whitehead Auto Center, where your next ride begins.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Transform your yard with Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, trusted across southern New Mexico. We create low-maintenance, water-wise landscapes built for desert living. Need fencing? We install durable, high-quality options that look great and last. We're proud to serve southern New Mexico with honest work and reliable service. And when you need extra space, our storage units are clean, safe, and easy to access. One local team, 3 great services, built for New Mexico living. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Your yard, your space, your way.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we get ready for the second half. This half is going to be brought to you by Cripple Creek Realty. Your realtors for southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, New Mexico. Call Lanier at 575-740-2711. Both teams are back out. They have a 3-minute warm-up here that as soon as they hit the field, Hatch was a little late getting on, but we've got a couple more minutes to go here before the half, before we start. They're showing a couple of minutes. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back.
In southern New Mexico, we don't just carry, we stay prepared. At Gunher's Guns and Ammo in Truth or Consequences, it's more than guns, it's everything that goes with them. From optics and holsters to magazines, slings, and cleaning kits, if it fits your firearm, we've got it. Built for women, trusted by everyone, and ready for the range or the rugged backcountry. Southern New Mexico strong, fully equipped, always ready. Gunher's Guns and Ammo, your hometown shop for serious gear. Located at 217 East 3rd Avenue in Truth or Consequences, call us at 575-894-2666.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, this is, we're still at the half. We get ready for the third quarter. Tigers trail 12-6. They got behind right away. It's 6-0 on the first drive by. Hatch took it all the way down 60 yards, put it in the end zone. Then were they able to put another touchdown up, and the Tigers just offensively just struggled most of the first half and finally got the ball with less than a couple of minutes to go and was able to get it down the field, and Baker to Billy Baca in the back of the end zone to put their touchdown up right before the half with 10 seconds to go. Now Hatch back out on the field. We do have 12 minutes up. Ready to go here in the third quarter. As Hatch won the toss and received there in the first half. So the Tigers had that momentum there at the end of the first half. Let's see if they can crawl right back in this one, down just one touchdown. Let's see if they can move the ball again here in the second half from Tiger Stadium. It's the 84th meeting between these two teams, dating all the way back to 1930. Tigers actually lost that very first game back in 1930, 7-6. I believe it was played in Hatch back in 1930. Look for another onside kick here by the Bears. And they're pretty much just that one picked up by Hatch before it went 10 yards, so the Tigers will take over with good field position. Just needed to let that one go. Didn't go the full 10. Wait for the refs here to give us a little information about this one. So it should be illegal touching.
First touching on the kicking team before the 10 yards, 5 yards from the touch of the ball. First down, Hot Springs.
So 5-yard penalty there against the Bears for touching it before it goes 10. So the Tigers start out first down and 10 already in Bear territory. Polanco now in the backfield with Baker along with Smith. And let's see what the Tigers can do here. They put Jonas in motion. Hands this one off to Polanco. Polanco stumbles it up over the 40-yard line of the Bears. Just trips over his own guy right there, just trying to get a block out there. And may have taken that one a little further, but a good pickup there for Polanco, number 10. Tristan Polanco. He's got 11 TDs rushing. He's got 5 TDs through the air. Of course, got 47 tackles on defense. Just your superstar there for the Tigers, number 10, Tristan Polanco. Tigers rush out this time, put 3 receivers right. Got a tight end on the left side, and now they put penalty marker out. As they tried to get a Getty in motion. See if they get the Tigers with false start.
Dead ball, false start, offense, 5 yards, second down.
So that'll back the Tigers up to 5 that they needed. Here we go again, trying to get a good run there by Polanco, and then they stubbed their toe on a false start, and now it's going to bring up second down and 8. Smith in the backfield with Baker this time. 2 receivers left, 2 right, 3-man front for the Bears, and let's see if they rush just 3. Back to passes. Baker throws this one up for grabs way up there and almost caught by Billy Baca. Billy tries to come back. Ball just a little bit underthrown. He kind of slipped right there at about the 12-yard line. Just kind of caught him flat-footed, not able to come up with it. 3rd down and 8 now for the Tigers. Montoya in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right side this time for him. A fake to him, handoff to Polanco. Polanco breaks 1 tackle, and the ball on the ground as he hit the ground. Looks like he may have jumped back on it. And he does lose it right there. It comes out before he hits the ground. But Polanco able to jump on it. It's going to bring up 4th down now for Hot Springs at the 37-yard line of the Bears. Smith in the backfield this time with full protection in the gun with Polanco. Let's see if they give it to Smith, and they do. Smith's got to try to get to the outside, and he's not going to make it, and they're going to take over on downs as the Tigers just can't convert on third or fourth down tonight. Smith just needed to get up inside there and go. He only got to pick up a few yards there, but the Bear defense does a good job stringing that one out. Tackle him in the backfield. Now, first down and 10 now for Hatch Valley from the 38-yard line. So the Tigers unable to do anything with that excellent field position after the onside kick penalty. And now the Bears from that I formation as Gonzalez steps under center. Going to hand this one off to Bothma right up the middle, and this time Smith has him, but not until he picks up about 5 or 6 yards. Out to the 45. Nehemiah Smith gets him down, but not until he picks up actually 7 yard line is going to bring second down and 3. Dumas deep in the backfield behind Bothma. Tigers scrounge the line of scrimmage there. Omar's going to keep this one on the fake and has enough for the first down, gets it out to midfield. So the Tigers do a good job right there, just good mesh point there, good read there by Omar as he just hangs on to the ball. Smith finally jumps on him and says, I tried to tackle the guy with the ball, didn't know you still had it. Now the Tiger 49-yard line. Now Omar Gonzalez, max protection from the gun. 2 tight ends, going to give this one to Dumas. Dumas picks up a few yards down to the Tiger 45. And they're determined just to pound the rock. Pickup of 4 is going to bring up second down and 6. Second down and 7. Now Dumas is going to line up over to the left side. This time Omar's got it in a good defensive play in there by number 12 for the Tigers, and that's Aaron Gill. Sheds his blocker and comes in. Good tackle there. Is going to maybe picked up a yard. Is going to bring up third down and 6. Good play there by number 12, Aaron Gill, from that defensive end position. Now the Bears from the gun formation. Time Omar's got it. Got some blocking out to the far sides. Got enough for the first down as he gets it past the 40-yard line. Tigers unable to stop him. That was kind of a slow motion, but he picks up another good block here. Was able to pick up the first down all the way down to the Tiger 38-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Bears. Bothma pounds it up inside, close to the Tiger 30-yard line. And we got an injured Tiger. That's number 25, Smith. So Tigers can't afford to lose another one. So the injury timeout. The Tigers trail 12-6 with 6:23 to go here in the third. We're going to take a quick timeout. Good sign there as Smith is up on his own. Just a little shaken up there. Hopefully he'll be back. So after the injury timeout with 6:23 to play here in the third quarter, Tigers still trail 12-6. They took the opening kickoff here in the second half and couldn't move the ball, turned it over on downs. And now Hatch has been moving the ball slowly up the field and has it all the way down to the Tiger 31-yard line. Back to pass over the middle, and this one is picked off by Billy Baca. Picks up his 9th interception on the season, taking it up the sidelines and finally gets knocked out of bounds. But a good play there by Billy. We'll look for flags. Looks like everything's clean as Billy picks up his 9th interception on the season. Steps in front of that one intended for at the 5-yard line. That ball was intended for number 12. That was Ruiz. And Baca takes it all the way out to the 35-yard line, so a good play there by the Tiger defense as they brought this one alive. And the Tigers now first down and 10 with 6:11 to play here in the third quarter. So Baca with his 9th interception on the season. Baker back to pass. Almost gets that one down. Could be a penalty marker. Tried to get it to Baca. This may go against the Bears as Baker just launches this one deep downfield. And they pushed him right there. Good call there by the ref. You'll see his hands come in and touch him and push him forward. Push him on the ground by number 4. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage if it's pass interference. Let's see what the call is here. Everybody rushed down there as if it was a spot foul, but if it's pass interference in high school, it's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So it should give the Tigers the ball at about midfield.
Pass interference, defense, 15 yards from the previous spot.
So pass interference from Hatch, and they'll mark that one off from the line of scrimmage. And that should give the Tigers first down and 10 at the 50-yard line. .6:02 to go here on the Cripple Creek Realty scoreboard. Now Baker back to pass once again. Not much pressure this time. Throws this one deep downfield, trying to get it to Jonas, and he's caught it, and he throws it out of bounds. I don't know if if that one's going to count or if he tucked it or not. We're going to show this one and see if it went out of bounds. Let's see. He comes down, has it in his hand. Does he make a football move? Looks like the ball still tries to change arms, and it just goes out the other side. So they're going to call that one an incomplete pass, and that's going to come back to the 50-yard line. Is going to bring up second down and 10 now for Hot Springs. This quarter brought to you by Gunner's Guns and Ammo. Optics, holsters, magazines, slings, and cleaning kits. Everything you need for the range or the backcountry. Appreciate all of our sponsors helping us out. Bring you these games with some of the greatest technology in the world as far as player tracking. Baker back to pass again. Heaves this one downfield, and this one's almost intercepted by the Bears. As Baca, Tigers going deep to the well tonight here in the second half. Overthrows Jonas and just about picked off by the Bears. Had one hand on it, but just couldn't quite come up with it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now from midfield after the Baca interception and the pass interference penalty. Tigers need to pick up another 1st down here and keep this drive alive. Got Polanco over here in the slot. Baker hangs on to this one and nowhere to go. Picks up a few yards, going to bring up 4th down. So we're able to get it to the 46-yard line, and then now it's 4th down for the Tigers. See if they go for it or whether they line up. And Polanco's going to step back in punt formation. So the Tigers at least line up for punt. Polanco had a fake and ran it last week or 2 weeks ago against the Socorro Warriors. So a good bounce there by the Tigers, going to get it all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So 1st down and 10 now for the Bears as they've got it deep in their own territory. This will be the 2nd series for them here in the second half as they took their first drive down and were driving against the Tigers and picked off by Billy Bach at the 5-yard line. And then the Tigers unable again. They had a penalty, pass interference helped them out, and then just couldn't pick up another 1st down to keep the drive alive. So Tigers trail 12-6. 4:09 to go here in the 3rd. Gonzalez in the backfield. Going to keep this one. Rolls over a couple of Tigers running out of bounds. Evan Aguirre tried to come in there, and you're going to have to tackle him a little better than that because he's a big boy there, Omar Gonzalez. He'll run you over. They say he stepped out at the 19-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Bears. Dumas and that deep I formation for the Bears. Gets it this time, rolls it up inside over the almost out to the 30-yard line. He's just a hard man to bring down. Has plenty for the 1st down. 1st down and 10 now for Hatch at the 28-yard line. Now Omar crawls under center. Tigers bringing the blitz this time, the run blitz. And Dumas picks up a couple of yards as he dives it in over the 30-yard line. But the Tigers bring the house trying to stop the run and gets it out to the 31. Now from the gun formation, Watkins to the near side. Omar's going to call his own number again this time. Big number 25 coming back in there. Smith, after the injury, gets back up there on defense. So Byers and Smith gang up on him that time. Number 55, Evan Byers. And Smith's back in the backfield for the Tigers there at the linebacker position. And now 3rd down and 5. Big down with 1:36 and rolling here. Tight formation from the eye. Turn and hand this one off to Bolthma. Bolthma hits the line of scrimmage, and the Tigers do a great job of stuffing him. Going to bring up 4th down. So the Tigers stacked a box there with about 7 or 8 guys. Bolthma comes up, but a good defensive play by the Tigers going to bring up 4th down. 4th and about 3 for the Bears, and let's see if they look like they're going to line up and go for it here. Big down here for the Tiger defense. It's like a little play action here. They may throw this one deep over the backside of the Tigers. Tigers back in about a cover 1. They only got 1 safety back. Trying to get them to jump, and they're probably going to call a timeout. No, they're going to sneak it in there, and Bolthma runs it over one Tiger all the way to the 50-yard line, still on his feet, rolls this one down inside over midfield, and Bolthma with a 1st down for the Bears. Man, he just rolled over the Tigers. Number 40 tries to tackle him way high, just throws him to the ground. And then Bolthma runs over another Tiger at midfield. And the Tigers, they got to get their head up to tackle this guy, man. He's a rugby player from South Africa. He's also the kicker on the drop kicks for the extra points. But Bolthma boiling it over into the Tigers. Big call there by the Hatch Valley Bears on 4th down in their own territory. Now down to the Tiger 44. As we're under 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Man, this quarter has flown by. Dumas on the carry. Probably going to do it for the end of the quarter. Nehemiah Smith finally gets him, but not till he gets it inside the 40-yard line. And that's going to do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. As the Tigers trail 12-6 at the end of 3 on the Gunners. Guns and Ammo will be back for the 4th quarter. Exciting finish here at Tiger Stadium. We'll be right back.
Since 1953, A&B Drive-In has been serving up the kind of food that brings you back. Mouth-watering classics, made with care, and just like you remember. From our legendary green chili cheeseburgers to hand-battered onion rings and crispy golden fries and thick, creamy shakes, spun fresh the old-fashioned way. Drive up, drive through, or dine in, however you roll, we'll have it hot, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Family run, locally loved, where every meal feels like a tradition and every guest is treated like family. A&B Drive-In, 211 North Broadway, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Come hungry, leave happy.
Back here at Tiger Stadium, we get ready for the 4th quarter as they're running it down to 12 minutes. This quarter is going to be brought to you by Sierra Electric Co-op, powering communities and empowering members. 610 Highway 195 there in Elephant Butte. 575-744-5231. Bringing power everywhere in Sierra County. Sierra Electric Co-op. We start the 4th quarter with 12 minutes up on the board. The Tigers down by 6. And the Bears have this one rolling as they went for it on 4th down in their own territory. And Pete Bolthma comes out and just steamrolls over the Tigers defense and picks up the 1st down. And now they're down to 2nd down and 4 as they go I formation. Gonzalez under center in that I. Got Dumas in the backfield. This time he's going to run the option. He's going to keep this one. Pretty good defense there by the Tigers as Gonzalez kind of got stuck out there in no man's land running the option. Tigers didn't give him much of an option. As Baker takes the pitch, and then Smith comes in to take the quarterback. So a good play there by the defense of the Tigers. But he picks up enough for the 1st down as he gets it down to the 34-yard line. So 1st down and 10 now for Hatch. So the option good enough to get the 1st down. Tigers got to hold them here. If they get down 2 scores here, it's going to be tough here in the fourth quarter for the Tigers. Offensively, they just haven't had much except for a big play there from Baker to Billy Baca in the end zone before the half. And now they go timeout taken by Hatch. So running out of time.
Timeout, Hatch Valley.
So Hatch takes a timeout. Tigers are going to take one with them. We'll be right back.
From lakeside getaways to mountain retreats and vibrant city living, Cripple Creek Realty is your key to finding home. Serving southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, our experienced, friendly staff is dedicated to guiding you through every step of buying or selling your home or property. Whether it's a ranch on open land, a lakefront home, or a cabin in the pines, we'll find your perfect fit. Cripple Creek Realty, Southern New Mexico's trusted realtors. Call Lanier Rye at 575-740-2711 or visit cripplecreekrealty.net.
Back here after the timeout taken by the Bears with 11:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. On the Sierra Electric Cooperative scoreboard, Hatch Valley takes a quick timeout, trying to get things squared away. And this is an important drive for Hatch, and it's an important drive for the Tiger defense to get off the field. On the pitch, Polanco. Big play there as he throws him to the ground for both, Dumas. About missed that one. Polanco comes in and grabs him around the shoulder pad. They might have got, doesn't quite have it inside there, but could have got him for a horse collar tackle, but throws him to the ground. But a big play there by Polanco was able to run down Dumas, and that was number 10, Tristan Polanco. So the Tigers 2nd down and 10. No gain there on the play for the Bears. Dumas in the backfield this time, going to throw. Gonzalez throws it out to the 20-yard line and caught for the first down. Great play there by the Bears. Just runs a little quick out. And a good play there, breaks on the Tigers, gets his feet down right at the 21-yard line, and then steps out, and that was number 2, Alanis. DeMarcus Alanis, we haven't called his name much tonight, but he was able to pick that one on the sidelines, and that was number 2, DeMarcus Alanis. First down and 10 now with 10 minutes to go here in the game as the Bears got it down just almost inside the Tiger red zone. Dumas right up the middle and has enough to get it into the red zone, is going to be just shy of the first down. Good tackle in there by Aaron Gill, number 12. But gets it inside the red zone for the Bears. 2nd down and 3 as the Bears working on that clock. They put this one in the end zone. It's going to be a little tough for the Tigers. Going to have to hustle this one back and score twice here in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez just rolling it in. Omar from that quarterback position. And has enough for the first down. The Tigers just allowing way too much here for Omar Gonzalez. He's a big boy. He was 2 of 3 through the air of 90 yards and 2 touchdowns last week against Socorro, but they've got it down to the 6-yard line. Dumas on the corner trying to get to the end zone and just can't quite get there, but a good opening blocking out there by the Bears. Good kick-out block. He's got lots of running lanes in there to get going, and the Tigers do a pretty good job secondary-wise, speeding up over there to get him right at the 1-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and goal now for the Bears. And the Bears trying to put a dagger in the heart of the Tigers here with about under 9 minutes to go. This time Omar's going to step into the end zone for the touchdown of the Bears, and they take this drive and put another 6 points up on the board. We do have a penalty marker out, so hold the phone. Let's see what we got here. It's going to go against the Bears, so don't put that score up there yet. This one's going to go against the Bears.
Holding. Offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
So that touchdown didn't count. Big down there for the Tigers. No touchdown, holding against the Bears. So now it's going to bring up second down and goal from the 11 as we get the clock right. 8:37 to go here in the game. The Tigers defense, they dodged a bullet there as a holding penalty from the 1-yard line against the Bears. And now they shuffle men out, and in the backfield is Gonzalez going to hand this one off to number 22 right up the middle. Maybe picked up a couple of yards, and that's it, as he hands it off to Carranza. Carranza, good defensive play there to stack it up at the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and goal now from the 10. So the Tiger defense hanging tough so far. Big number 76, Andrew Torres in there for the Tigers. Now Bolthma in the right hip pocket of Omar. Omar's going to go back and throw this one now into the end zone. Has a man, and it's incomplete. Had two receivers in the area. Not able to come up with. It's going to bring up fourth down. Let's see what the Bears are going to come up with. Baca gets in there, gets his hand on it, and able to knock that one down. So good play there by the defense for Billy Baca, number 18. It's going to bring up fourth down and goal now from the 10. Let's see what the Bears are going to do here on fourth down. So the Tigers dodged a bullet at the 1-yard line with a holding penalty against the Bears. And now the Tigers defense got to hold them here on fourth down. Fourth down and goal from the 10. Got it wrong on the scoreboard there. Omar back to pass. Going to throw this one back over to Bolthma. Bolthma's going to step into the end zone for the touchdown. This time it's going to count as the Bears. Bolthma comes out of the backfield for the touchdown. You're going to see the fake there to him. Then he's just going to roll out there in the flats, and nobody's going to cover him. And by the time Baca tries to come up, I'm sorry, that was a Getty. Steps into the end zone, and now they put another 6 points up on the board. 7:41 to go here in the fourth quarter as we await the extra point. Probably going to try for two here to extend that lead. They've had one. Bolthma missed his first extra point, and the second one was blocked, and now they're going to line up for two as they bring three receivers right. You got Bolthma in the backfield. Omar back to pass. Pressure's on. Throws this one in the end zone and caught for the 2-point conversion is good. So Hatch Valley goes up 20 to 6 here with 7:41 to go in the fourth. We'll be right back.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
back here. We'll show you that quick 2-point conversion there by Omar. He throws this one in the back of the end zone, and the Tigers not able to get back on defense. Slides it in there to second base for the 2-point conversion. Now the Tigers are in a deep hole here with 7:41 to go here in the fourth quarter. They trail 20-6 here on the 84th edition of the Hatch Valley Bears against the Hot Springs Tigers, and we have a great crowd here from Hatch. We appreciate them coming up. We will be next week. We'll show you that game. We're going to be in Socorro next week for Socorro Cobri. Then the following week on October 31st, we'll be down in Hatch as we're going to cover these Hatch Valley Bears against the Ruidoso Warriors. Another great game matched up there at the end of October here in the Valley. Another onside kick. This one's over and almost picked up by the Bears. And it was a great onside kick. Tigers not able to come up with it. Neither were the Bears as it takes a big hop. Had his hands on it and then loses it. And then picked up by one of the Tigers. So the Tigers have decent field position. Penalty marker out. Let's see if they're going to get this one for targeting. As we'll watch this one more time on the replay. And they do right there. You can see the target. You'll see it come in right here.
Helmet-to-helmet contact on the kicking team. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So helmet-to-helmet against the Bears. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. So down to the Bear 42-yard line. Good field position now for the Tigers as they take over here with 7:35 to go. Tigers need to score quick. Haven't had much offense here all night. And now don't think that we're quite ready for play. I think the Tigers snapped that one a little quick. I don't think the refs were quite in position and had blown the play ready, or the ball ready, and now they do. Now Baker, max protection, is going to go to the air right away. No waiting around for Baker as he's in trouble. Throws this one way up in the air. This one's going to be picked off by the Bears. Up the sidelines. He may take this one all the way. He may run this one all the way back for the touchdown if there's no penalty markers out, as Baker puts this one way up in the air for Hatch. And I don't see any penalty markers out. We'll watch this one on the replay as Baker gets nailed as he throws that one and just picked off by number 2, and that was Alanis. All the way for the score. And now the Tigers are in real deep trouble, down by 20. So the Bears put some icing on the cake here with 7:12 to go as they're starting to extend the lead. Now we got Bothma back for the drop kick. This is a 1 point. A lot of you guys haven't seen this in many years. This one blocked again as the Tigers able to get in there. We ain't going to see it yet. So with the score, 26-6 with 7:12 to go. We're going to keep it here real quick. We're going to watch that touchdown one more time by the Bears. Baker just takes a hit right away as soon as he lets that one go. And it just floats on him and picked up at about the 17-yard line. And then up the sidelines, the Tigers not able to get him. A good block there, almost a block in the back. Just gets his head in front for the one block. And then off to the races they go, and the Tigers had good field position, needed to score, and they gave it away. Tigers trail by 20 now as Hatch extends the lead with 7:12 to go. Here in the fourth quarter on the Sierra Electric Co-op scoreboard. Next up, finish off the game with Whitehead Auto Center, where your ride begins, coming up here shortly. This time a little pooch kick and a fair catch by the Tigers at about the 33-yard line. So first down and 10 now for Hot Springs. Now the Tigers are in trouble. Not a very good homecoming. Want to shout out to the class of 1980 having a little mini reunion up here at the stadium. Diana and Forrest hooking up some hot dogs for them all. We met some of them. Mike Marino was here in the booth with us as well. So want to congratulate the class of 1980. Back to pass is Baker. Baker's got to keep this one, and he's going to go down at the 30-yard line. So the Tigers just running for their lives right now. And Hatch is fired up as they're going to, with up 20. Back to the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 13 for the Tigers. Tigers on the road next week down to Dexter, New Mexico to take on the Demons. Turbo Design Sports will be in Socorro to cover the Socorro Cobra game. Baker over the middle and no good intended for number 7, Jonas. And now penalty markers out at the end of the play, and the ref's going to try to get a hold of something. Somebody probably said something here. This may give the Tigers a first down. Looked like it may be against the Bears.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on the defense, 15 yards from the previous spot.
So 15 yards from the previous spot gives them the first down. All the way out to the 45-yard line. First down and 10 now for Hot Springs as they trail. 26-6, down by 20. Tigers flip, gun, run trips right. Baker back to pass on the first down after the penalty. Scrambles to his right. Looking downfield, fires this one deep downfield. And this one's picked off by Socorro. Or did they call this one a catch? And actually they give him the end. It looks like they're going to give this one to the Bears. Let's watch this one again on the replay as we find this one out. Looks like Dumas comes in and catches it and goes to the ground with it. And then Billy may have had it. Let's see what the call is here. Billy came up with it, but it looks like it's first down and 10 now for Hatch Valley at their own 22-yard line. So with 5:11 to go, Whitehead Auto Center sponsoring the last part of the Tiger game here at Hot Springs. First down and 10 now for the Bears with 5:07 to go. Here in the game, they're up by 20 as the Tigers, only offense they had was that spark there right before the half, was able to get it in the end zone from Baker to Billy Baca. But other than that, Hatch has dominated this game. Little discussion there with the head coach from from Hatch. .507 here to go in the game, and the Bears are going to run the clock out here. A couple first downs pretty much do it. Hand off to Dumas. Dumas, man, he's running hard as he gets it up to the 30-yard line. And the Bears are still playing tough here. They're not going to try to down and run the clock out, but he runs over, gets all the way. Billy Baca finally makes the tackle over to the 30-yard line. But he picked up 9. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the game. As the Tigers coming off of a bye. It's like they're not going to have a very happy homecoming and get ready for the big Dexter Demons on the road next week. Hatch Valley will have the week off next week, and then they'll take on the Ruidoso Warriors. Omar pounds it up, hands it off to the first man through. Carranza, looks like number 22, has enough for the first down. Clock will stop momentarily. David Dumas there in the deep of the I formation, second back. Going to hand this one off to the front man. Has enough. Gets it over the 40-yard line on the carry. Nehemiah Smith on the tackle, and on the carry was Felipe Carranza, number 22, out to the 43-yard line. As we're approaching 3 minutes, Tigers, man, they were down 12-6 there at the half. Needed to come out and get some points on the board as they took the second opening kickoff. And just unable to do anything with it here in the second half. Felipe Carranza again, just running right through that Tiger defense. Gets it over midfield down to about the Tiger 44. And Polanco and Baca have to come in. And when your safeties are making the plays for you, the tackles, that's not a good sign unless they're coming in on the safety blitz. But now we approach 2.5 minutes, and the Bears are just going to pound the rock here and finish this one off with a 20-point lead here at Tiger Stadium. Dumas on the carry. Down to about the 41. Polanco able to come up in the secondary. Minute 40 to go here on the Whitehead Auto Center scoreboard. The Tigers, man, they just fell apart here in the fourth quarter. Omar right up the middle, rolls this one all the way inside the 20-yard line as they're not done. Bears may put another points on the board here just to make a statement, as the Tigers pretty much have given this one up. But Omar got defenders turned around. You can't arm tackle that kid. Gets it inside the 20, inside the red zone once again. Go the Bears at the 18 of the Tigers. Whitehead Auto, appreciate it. Where your next ride begins, Whitehead Auto Center. Now Omar's going to take his time and finally get under center with about a minute to go. Dumas all the way down close to the 5-yard line, gets it down to about the 6. So they're not done with it. Tigers pretty much giving up here on defense. From the 6-yard line, down to about 43 seconds. Let's see if they down it or they're going to put some points on the board. Hey, they may just do this. Dumas going to step into the end zone for the touchdown. And, you know, somebody may get a little upset with that, but, hey, this is district football, man. He's coaching his team. We ain't coaching ours right now, and they just made the touchdown. Dumas. Tigers just pretty much giving up tonight. This game was 12-6. Extra point was up and good this time. Nope, missed it again. So Bothma hasn't made one tonight, but it doesn't really matter at this point where they're up 32-6 with 35 seconds to go. We'll be right back.
Ethos Broadband. In southern New Mexico, your community deserves fast, reliable internet. Ethos Broadband brings high-speed internet with no data caps, no hidden fees, and local support you can trust. Based right here in New Mexico, Ethos is expanding fiber networks across rural communities. We know rural Southwest life. We're your neighbors, and we're here to keep you connected. Ready for reliable, affordable internet in southern New Mexico? Visit ethosbroadband.com or call 833-650-0480 to check availability today.
Back here after the touchdown with 35 seconds to go as the Bears up 32-6, just pouring it on here at Tiger Stadium. Not good here the second half as the Tigers have had this thing at 12-6, and they pretty much gave up after that once they got that interception. Next week, we'll be in Socorro with the Socorro Warriors and the Cobra Indians. Hatch will have the day off or the week off, and the Tigers will be in Dexter as this one's down to about the 24-yard line. Jonas trying to get to the far side. Got a little bit of room. Still on his feet. May go all the way. Finally going to get drugged down, but a good return there by Jonas, but a little too much too late. All the way down to the 11-yard line. So with 23 seconds to go here in the game, Tigers may have a chance. Try to put a little points on the board. I doubt if Hatch is going to try to just let them have it. Well, the keys to the game for Hatch was to run the ball and put the pressure on Tiger quarterback, and they did exactly that tonight. Tigers unable to convert on third down and not able to stop the run. Baker back to pass here at the last moments of the game, and this one's almost picked off. Could have got that one for interference. As Polanco gets laid out by Alanis, it's going to bring up second down. 18 seconds to go, second down and 10 now for Hot Springs. Montoya in the backfield with Baker. Baker's pressured. Going to run this one out of bounds. Looked like it may have been a late hit out there. But he gets run out. Got one more play probably coming up, fourth down for Hot Springs. Definitely out of bounds quite a ways there. Could have been a late hit. But the clock will stop inside the 10-yard line down to about the 7. 3rd down and 7 now. Got to get it to the 1. Baker back to pass. Has a man open and incomplete. Tries to hit Polanco in the corner of the end zone. It's going to bring up 4th down. And a good defensive play. Just gets his hand on it. You can barely see it there. We almost missed that play. But a good defensive play there by Dumas. He is definitely player of the game. David Dumas, the senior running back for Hatch, has been everything today. And in the key moments, you had Bothma, number 8 for the Bears. 4th down for Hot Springs. Throws this one in the back of the end zone and caught by Baca for the touchdown. So the Tigers try to end the game here with a little bit of points and a little respect. As Baca picked up the touchdown in the corner of the end zone. His second one tonight. Tigers now trail 32-12. So we wait the extra point here with just, actually that was the end of the game.
On the game clock. 1 second on the game clock.
1 second on the game clock. So we put 1 second up there. Got the extra point coming up here for the Tigers. Little high snap. This one's up and good. So the Tigers 32-13 with 1 second to go here before the end of the game. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we actually have 1 second to go. Tigers trail 32-13 as the Bears in control now as they take a week off and then take on Ruidoso in Hatch. We'll have that game for you live on the NFHS Network and Facebook and YouTube. Next week, we will be in Socorro as the Socorro Warriors will be taking on the Cobra Indians. We'll have that game for you live at 7 p.m. there in Socorro. And with 1 second to go here before the end of the game, Tigers going to kick this one down deep, and they're just going to let the clock time out. That's going to do it. That's your final score here in Hot Springs as the Hatch Valley Bears 32-13 over the Hot Springs Tigers. See you next week.